Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today's episode we are going to go chasing creek crappie. The equipment for the day is going to be my K-Custom medium light on a loose speed spool reel. And as you noticed, I've got fluorocarbon on here instead of my usual braid. Why is that? Because I like that fluorocarbon stretch. When you're crappie fishing, you're going to be fishing a lot of structure. You're going to get hung up a lot and you're going to need to be able to get them jigs out. The fluorocarbon has some extra stretch, so when you go popping and snapping the line, you can usually knock it loose off a piece of structure as long as you didn't bury your hook. So how does someone actually find creek crappie? What's the strategies? Well guys, I'm gonna make it short and sweet. You gotta do some homework. First thing you gotta do is you gotta locate these crappie. I have located my crappie over the years, and so I know where to go, but this is how I did it. I started off by doing some research in a lake that I knew held crappie and a lake that I knew had creeks running off of it. Now crappie, they absolutely love structure. It's one of the main things that you'll find them on. So you want to locate structure around these corners and then target that wood as closely as you possibly can. This is where the light jig heads and the light jigs come in handy. You can swim them around, you can pop them around in those areas without pulling them away from it. For the most part, crappie love to stay in the same general section of the water column. So start out high with your jig, swim them across, and then each cast, count a second, and then bring it back. Count 2 seconds and bring it back until you get that first good thump. So you start to understand exactly what level the crappie are sitting at, and then from that point, you can target them and have a good day. One of my favorite lures, guys, is the Joker jig. This little guy here is just absolutely amazing. I don't know what it is about this, but crappie absolutely love it. You can pick these up at Walmart for like $2.99 a pack, which is a pretty good deal. And when you put them on an 1/8 ounce jig head, it is a deadly combination. All right, guys, let's get in here, meet up with Tim, and catch us some crappie. I'm gonna try to get down here. Falling in, I want to fish this ledge along this side. So what you got here is all this ledge here falls off, and it kind of builds little mud colonies down there for the fish to inhabit. Oh, lost him. That's my first crappie right there, guys. He barely even hit it, was taking it sideways. Got that one. That's a big one right there. That's a slabber. Get out of there, hook. There you go, guys. Our first one for the day. That's probably about an 8-9 incher, maybe 10 incher. That's actually a pretty good crappie. All right, let's get him on up out of here. Hopefully we have a day full of these, and if we do, I'm gonna start keeping some. All right, guys, so this is where we're going to be starting at. We're going to be throwing crappie jigs right around this beaver dam or beaver home. It looks like a beaver is in the process of building a home. This is one of my favorite places to catch spawning crappie in the spring. It's a deep hole on the creek. It's since it's the outside corner, it's all ate up around there, like where the trees are at. All that's all undercut, and crappie just love this place. We should be able to find some in here. All right, guys, stay tuned. That's normally where I would fish right here where this beaver dam is in the middle of construction. It's kind of the deepest part of this hole. I bet you it's where a lot of crappie are at right now. What you got?
Big old crappie.
Yeah, you do. Tim's on them over here. He's got him a good one now.
Hey.
Look at that. Got you a nice stringer crappie right there, man. That's a slab. Got some nice shoulders on him.
Hey.
Cool deal. It's a nice one, guys. Tim is on them. Look at that, dude. First cast back in that spot you caught them crappie at. There we go. Yeah, we got a young one. This is the kind you throw back. This is what guys think. This is what they think when you say, I'm catching crappie in the creek. That's exactly what they think you're talking about right there. I guarantee you that's what Tim thought I was talking about when I said, I'd catch some crappie in the creek. You catch these little bitty 4-inchers. There we go. First cast back in that hole after we walk away and pop. No, he hasn't. He's stuck in that little twig. That idiot.
Right,
look at this. Look at this fish. This guy is not the smartest of fish at all. He is stuck on that tree right there.
Come on, buddy. Like.
You idiot. Look at him. Just stuck on a twig. Come on, buddy. Give it a little effort. A little effort into it, man. Look at. Are you serious? He is like totally stuck like that. You're not caught no more, buddy. You can go. There you go. There we go. Oh, that's a big crappie. I knew I was getting thumped over there. There's your stringer crappie, Tim. That's the biggest one yet right here, folks.
Sound effect.
All right, maybe it's not the biggest one so far. Maybe it's the same size as the one Tim just had, but I mean, this is, that's a good one right there. We're gonna pop her on Tim's stringer here. Tim's gonna slide down here to the corner where I'm at, and we're probably gonna find more, because I was getting thumped by some good filling fish over there.
So let's start with the bottom.
Yep.
Just through it?
Yep.
Punch it?
Yep.
All right.
Punch it right in there where it's nice and soft and clip it. There we go. You can. I clip it to my front shoe loop. All right.
Oh my God. All right.
Should be 3 on that stringer, but whatever.
Whatever. It's all good.
We'll make it 3. Yeah, I got a feeling there's some crappie right here in this hole in front of us. Let's throw it by that tree and swim it back slowly. I was getting thumped, but he just carried it off. I was getting bites like right there. I was just kind of letting it drop down, and they were hitting it right in that area.
Oh, like right.
Yeah. Get it.
The trees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where they should be. That's exactly where they should be, is in those areas. It's odd that you were catching them out in the middle like that. Hey, here we go.
All right.
See how deep down he was?
Did we just let it sink for a minute?
Yeah, just let it sink and jig it around.
Ooh.
You want another one for the stringer?
Might as well.
We're gonna load the stringer up and then we'll pick and choose what we want to keep. There you are, guys. It's a little guy, but he's actually flayable, so that makes him a keeper. Whoop. I'm gonna get my... No, I've already got pictures.
Okay.
We'll get a picture of this. We'll get a picture of the stringer all doubled up. Yeah, they're down there. They're just right down there in that hole, and they're down on the bottom. Yeah, just kind of let it sink and pop it around. Nope, I'm in the tree this time. There we go. We're out of it. Yeah, so I've barely even have reeled any line in so far.
Okay.
Just trying to jig it and get them to hit it. because it's deep water. I know it's going to take a while for my jig to get down there to them. Hey Tim, we could have 4 nice crappie on that stringer now. You're going to give some fish a hard time today.
Oh. I was gonna bring you a whole apple pie.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. There's your 12.
That's great. That's
slab right there, guys. That is a slab. Woo-hoo-hoo. Dude, I'm everywhere. I'm wherever the fish are at, guys. Right there. Another one for the stringer. Hey Tim, that could be 5.
Right. Could, shoulda, woulda, whatever.
You're gonna have a whole ass crappie mill, man. I think you saved it. What we got? Oh, dude. Another slab. Another slab. It's a,
where am I wound up at?
It's a slab catching day, guys. Tim's hanging out in trees and
it's all good.
I'm catching slabs, man. I almost lost that one. Another good one for the stringer. Let me just keep that stringer on me. Oh shit, hold on. You're wrapped up in it.
Yeah, I didn't know where the fuck out.
Yeah, he might be the best one of the day. I think that last one I caught is a lot bigger than him. Yeah, maybe. Come on, big crappie. There's got to be another one of yous in here. There's been 3 of them come out of here so far. You got yours down over there, though, didn't you?
Yeah. Those means they're everywhere, right?
Yeah, for the most part. Oh. Gotcha.
Alright, whatever.
Tim's getting a lesson in fall crappie fishing. He's like, this is nuts, Greg. I don't even catch crappie like that when I go to the lake.
I don't catch crappie.
You should. They are fun.
I'll send this picture to James.
Like, guess what I got to do today? Crappie in November. There we go, guys. It's another one. It's about 7-8 incher. On the stringer he goes, and that stringer's starting to look healthy.
That's bonkers, dude.
That's, at some point here, we'll start
I'm just gonna
to
help the situation and unclasp all of them.
We'll start getting picky as it goes. Now we may fill this stringer up right here in this spot, and we don't have to even worry about going anywhere else, really. We just go somewhere else for fun. All right. That's fall crappie right there, though, guys. They kind of get schooled up in one little spot. They all seem to be right here. I think we've taken about 4 crappie now out of this one little hole, and they were all pretty decent sized crappie. We got a big one this time. That's the same size as the last one.
I don't even care that I'm not catching fish. This is insane.
I'm pretty good at it. There we go, guys. It's another one. Yeah, just wait till the fall. Or wait till the spring, dude. Just wait. Wait till you're getting bummed out because somebody's catching them 2 at a time while you're only catching them 1 at a time. That's what we do, man. We put the Indiana rig on.
Oh, the double.
Yeah, one on the bottom, one in the middle, about 2 foot apart. All right, let's try to catch another one. I may back off a little bit, give Tim time to catch up. Hey, all right. You got a largemouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Look at this guy. He's out here crappie fishing, catching bass. Not a bad bass at all. On the old crappie jig. Yeah, considering. I can't see him, only your hand. There we go. Yeah, cool fish. And off he goes. I'm ready for that big old 3-4 pound bass. Yeah, there we go.
A bass?
Yeah, a little better largemouth than what Tim had. You know, I gotta one up him. Right? I mean, he one up my crappie, so I'm gonna one up his bass. It's a little bitty guy here. He wanted that joker jig though. All right, see you later, buddy. All right, guys, pretty good start to the morning so far. I think we've caught 2 or 3 bass, 1 white bass, and like 6 crappie that are really good. Tim's gonna have him a nice fish fry when we're done with here. We're gonna keep on jigging. So what I like to do, guys, is I like to hit one hole, catch as many as I can, and then once they kind of slow down a lot, I just back off of it, go fish another hole, and then I just kind of bounce back and forth between the holes. After you catch a couple fish, the crappie tend to scatter a little bit. They like to stay in a big school, so they see each one of their little buddies getting yanked out, and they get a little leery after a while, so you got to give them some time, like a little cool down period. We've given them that, and now we're going to head back over here to where we were just catching all them fish, and we're going to see what we can get. All right, guys, stay tuned. There we go. Fish on. What we got? Oh boy, oh boy. There's a monster crappie. There we go. That's a slab daddy right there. Man, he thumped it once and then came back for it and thumped it again. That's another good one right there. Man, this crappie bite is, it's on today, guys. It is on. All right, well, we left our stringer back there, so we're gonna make one until we get over there. Just like that right there. Let them slide right down on that stick, and we'll see if we can't load them up here. Another bite right there. There's more crappie right here. Tim left a little too soon. You all right down there? There we go. A little twitch pop got him fired up. He's a little on the small side, so we'll let him slide on up out of here. Not bad though. I got 2.
Consistently a fish right there. Like the entire time we were here.
Look, I was getting bit, but I couldn't catch him.
I am.
You got him. Fish on. Make it 2. Got a good bass, dude.
It's not worth keeping. Yours is. Holy shit.
There we go. That's a nice bass. I knew I seen a good fish over here earlier. Now I know for sure that there's a good fish over here. That's a nice largemouth. Look at that. That's a pure creek bass. No lateral line on him or nothing. Just a real deal creek bass right there. This dude's been in the creek all of his life. I'm gonna do underwater on him.
You want me to hold it?
Whoa. Like, let's eat it good. Slow motion. Yeah, focus on that fish. Tim's got a slab over there. I broke off. I'm trying to get retied on here. I think he may have got the biggest one of the day over there. Oh man, yeah, he's got like a pound. Got a pounder right there at least. That's a hog, Tim. Look at that. Oh, I'll get your picture with that one. That's a slab, dude. That's a 12-incher. That's what we keep in the spawn time. They gotta be at least that big to go in the stringer.
That's what I had.
Tim thought she had a tree branch, huh? He's like, damn it, I'm snagged.
Oh, don't you.
Tim's got a slapper, guys. Another one for the stringer. Another good one, guys. I got him off camera. I thought my camera was on. I think it's time to call off one of the smaller guys here. He's the smallest one, so he gets to live. This is why we use the hooks. Yep. That little guy, he goes back. On his way he goes. This old slabber here, he goes on the stringer. Huh, imagine that. That was the biggest crappie we caught all day. But I tell you what, I yanked off the smallest crappie we caught all day. Just sitting there, man. He was just sitting there. You see that big old gold flash when he hit that thing? I thought it was a carp or a bass. And just like that, guys, get you some curly tail jigs, get you some joker jigs if you're one like me. Get you some 1/8 ounce ball head jigs, some 4-pound to 6-pound line, a medium light, maybe even an ultralight rod. Head out to your local creek in the fall. Look for the big bends, look for the trees, look for any kind of structure and stick ups, and you'll probably find you some crappie. Like I said, guys, take your time with your lure. Try to find out what depth they're sitting at. They always change the depth. They could be up here this time of the day, they could be down here, and crappie like to strike up, so you want to bring that jig over top of them. I hope this helps you guys find you some fall crappie, and we'll see you on the next one.